Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We bid you greetings for the final time at University Softball Stadium for a pivotal South Region matchup between the Tampa Spartans and the St. Leo Lions. Victor Anderson, glad you're here with us. Tampa found out earlier this morning that they will not have a chance to win the conference championship because Florida Tech took care of business against Eckerd 5-0 in Melbourne. So for the Spartans, it feels like a must-win situation. They're currently 8th in the regional rankings. They come into this matchup 31-11, 21-8 in the conference. And if you're Tampa, you feel that you maybe have to win this game to give yourself a little bit more of a chance to make it to the postseason, because Rollins, who's ranked number 7 ahead of you in the regional rankings, have a favorable, when we say that in quotations, matchup versus Lynn in Winter Park, although Rollins has lost the last 3 series. Meanwhile, for St. Leo, they come in 31-15, 20-9 in the conference, 5th in the regional rankings. St. Leo with a little bit more cushion to work with. You feel if you get a win tonight for Aaron Kimberger, you feel a little bit easier going into Selection Monday, although history has shown if you're on that 5 and 6 line, you could get jumped on that Selection Monday. It has happened before. I've seen it firsthand. The pitching matchup for this regular season finale will be McKaylee Dooley, the favorite for Pitcher of the Year in the conference, looking for making her second and final attempt to break a school record with her 26th win. She will take on the junior Sarah Newman, who has pitched tremendously in the circle for St. Leo during the last month and a half of the season. She comes in, Newman 4-2, with a 1.14 ERA, and just over a month ago had a career-high 10 strikeouts, albeit in a losing effort on the road at Nova Southeastern. Tampa and St. Leo will play for the 126th time. St. Leo holds the all-time, actually 127th time. St. Leo holds the all-time edge, 66-60. Looking to win that first series over Tampa since 2016, where they took all 3 games in the Tampa campus. Tampa, St. Leo, regular season finale. Senior day ceremonies will take place after our contest tonight, so they're trying to send the 6 seniors out on a victorious note. Lineups of first pitch coming up at University Softball Stadium when we return.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. With exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours. The home of Division II college sports.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can. And then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Back at University Softball Stadium, we take a look at the junior Sarah Newman, who'll get the ball in this regular season finale with implications on both sides and both dugouts. Tampa and St. Leo set to do battle for the 127th time. Victor Anderson, glad that you're with us on stleolions.com and the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. St. Leo 31-15, 20-9 in conference play. St. Leo got a doubleheader split thanks to a walk-off three-run home run by Amanda James in the bottom of the eighth in game number 2. Tampa won the opening game of the series 5-1, used 2 home runs in the third inning, a 3-run home run by Christina Clawberg and a 2-run home run by Maddie Farrell in the third inning, and gave all the run support needed for McKaylee due to the pick to tie the Tampa school record with her 25th win in the circle in game 1 of this series. Tampa ranked 8th in the region. St. Leo ranked 5th in the region. St. Leo looking to finish tied for 2nd in the conference, which would be an improvement from last year. St. Leo only won 16-14 last year in conference play. But everyone remembers St. Leo making that run to the Division II National Semifinals in Salem. Actually, Chevalier will lead things off for the Spartans in this season finale. It's the first pitch outside, ball 1, and we're on the way. Chevalier is part of this Tampa freshman class, which has been really huge, particularly from the middle of March on. Key contributors in their then school record 19-game winning streak. Swing and a miss over the pitch from Newman to even up the count. Newman coming in 4-2 with a 1.14 ERA, making her 11th starter in the circle and 18th overall appearance. Aikemall misses out in the letters 2-1. A beautiful evening here in St. Leo. Been very fortunate to not have any inclement weather after what we had earlier this morning. 2-1 smashes that one that was into the Tampa dugout to even up the count 2-2. Wind blowing out slightly to left. Newman with 43 strikeouts on the year. And Chevalier will send that one over to the semifinalist sign beyond the bullpen to left. .79 degrees. Condition 6 be really pleasant. Temperature would drop a little bit as we progress. Misses upstairs. There's Newman. He makes the count full 3-2. Can't lose Chevalier here with Clawberg on deck. She does. That ball gets away from Falsiglia. And Newman with the lead off, and Newman gives up a leadoff walk.
Now batting number 3, Christina Clawberg.
So up comes the senior, Christina Clawberg. We discussed that 3-run home run she hit last night, her first career home run. And what a time for it to come in that 3rd inning. Shows bunt. Misses low, no foul tip single by Tyrone Miller, 1-0. Clawberg hitting .274 with that home run and 13 runs driven in. This time lays down a beautiful bunt in front of Falsiglia, over to Peon covering at second. So Clawberg gets the job done with the sacrifice, 2-4. That will bring up Corinne Miner.
The center fielder, number 22, Corinne Miner.
So Miner will come up. We'll take a look at the Spartan lineup. Same lineup they've had for the first 2 games of this series, with Worrell, Farrell, Jentz in the middle of the order, Dooley, Phillips, and Balmer hitting 7, 8, 9. Lauren Reyes in the flex position playing in left field. Miner hitting .264. Takes strike 1. Miner in the doubleheader last night went 1 for 7. If you look at the tenor of how the doubleheader went, look at the results for the top 3 parts of the order. Miner swings through, count 0-2. In the 5-1 win for Tampa in Game 1, the top third of their order, went a combined 4 for 12, scoring 3 times. In Game 2, they only went 2 for 10. The 1 run coming on the Chevalier solo shot in the 6th. Miner swing and a miss. That ball gets away. Smalley moving over to third will be Chevalier. Heads up. Falsiglia had trouble hanging on to that ball, and that rise ball by Newman.
Number 44, Sam Worrell.
So with 2 outs in the Spartan on third, Sam Worrell comes to the plate. Had taken out early on Game 2 last night. Back at a bat hitting cleanup in this season finale. Inside ball 1. Worrell hitting .231 in her senior year. 4 home runs, 23 runs driven in for the transfer from USF. Newman pace on the outer third to even up the count 1-1. Leslie Cantor finishing up her 25th regular season, hoping a win can extend her season at least a couple of more weeks. Makes a foul past Coach Cantor outside the third base box. Only Chris Pilato has 1 more games in this conference among active coaches than Coach Cantor. Only Chris Pilato has been in her institution longer than Coach Cantor. Newman looks over, gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. She goes after it on the rise ball. Newman gets out of a jam with back-to-back strikeouts. She gives up the walk. Chevalier goes to third, can't advance. 1 Spartan left on base. Green and gold set to bat for the first time when we come back.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
You take a look at the presumptive pick for the conference pitcher of the year, Michaela Dooley, set to make her 31st start on the year and looking to give the Spartans their 32nd win of the year. Bottom of the first, Victor Anderson welcoming you back to University Softball Stadium. A busy Friday evening as commencement ceremonies are taking place at the Bowman Activity Center. Our congratulations to those newest graduates of St. Leo University, class of 2019. We certainly wish you all the best in your next journey. It looks like there was a loose bat outside the fence that Tyrone Miller identified. Here comes one of the 6 seniors, Cheyenne DuBois, to the play. Cheyenne hitting .345 with 23 runs driven in. This is inside ball 1. Dooley leads the conference and wins innings pitched to 215 and a third. Leads in strikeouts with 209, and she's 80 clear of second place, which is Abby Summers at Rollins. Foul tip out of the glove of Maddie Farrell. Dooley yesterday was named to the NFCA Shut Sports Division II National Pitcher of the Year finalist list. One of 2 members of this conference to be on that list. DuBois with a weak pop-up. Going in the outfield, shallow center is Balmer to make the play. 1 away, and read and go first. So as we take a look at the St. Leo lineup, same lineup they've had in the first 2 games. Casey Kelly comes to the plate with the rest of the lineup. Pauscher, Crean, the hero from last night, Amanda James hitting in the 5 spot. Morris, Pilon, Falsiglia, and Burke rounding out Coach Aaron Kinberger's lineup in his regular season finale. Kelly swinging away, first pitch, fouls out 1 back to the screen. Kelly last night 1 for 6 in the doubleheader, dropped her average to .376. 15 RBIs for the junior. Misses upstairs again. Kelly presumably on her way to being first team Sunshine State Conference, where she's been each of the past 2 seasons. Off the screen to the left on the batters on the on-deck circle for Tampa 1 and 2. Kelly with that hit last night, now up to 202 career hits. Hit 200 in that doubleheader versus Barry 2 weeks ago. Kelly making good contact on Dooley. She gets a pitch inside and fouls it towards the concession stands. Kelly with a pair of hits tonight could surpass Alicia Agan for 4th all-time in hits. She's starting to get the timing down from Dooley. She fouls off the rise ball, keeps the count 1 and 2. Dooley didn't have the strikeout numbers that you were accustomed to seeing her in last night's doubleheader, but she got a lot of contact like that. Ground ball knocked down by Jansen. The throw, the first will be wide. Pulls Jansen off the back. Kelly takes a wide turn. Throw to second. It's off the glove of Clawberg, and Kelly somehow avoids it. and she's in safely. Ballmer lost the handle on the ball twice. Ball was wide from Jansen. And then Kelly was dead to rights at second. But the throw was low and got away from Christina Kahlberg. Up comes Sarah Pauscher. She swings the first pitch left center field. Back goes Miner and Reyes, and that ball is gone. Sarah Pauscher will touch him off for the fourth time and puts the green and gold up 2-0. Pauscher had a few swings like that when they were warming up an hour and a half ago, and it translates. First pitch sends one over the left center field fence, just past Reyes and Miner. And St. Leo takes the lead 2-0.
Number 23, Kendall Green.
So 2-0 St. Leo. And up comes Kendall Crean. Green takes strike one. And credit to St. Leo, they've really been able to take Michaela Dooley deep, something that many teams have not been able to do this season. This is now low to Kendall, count even 1-1. Crean hitting .280. 7 home runs, hit that 7th in the 4th inning of game 1 of the doubleheader. Now has 35 runs driven in. Let's go for home run number 8. Fouls that one back. Dooley has given up now 8 home runs all season, 3 of them coming in the last 3 games to St. Leo. This is low at the knees. Good looking pitch by Dooley. Count is even 2-2. Lions scoring first off of McKaylee Dooley. And Crean tomahawks that one into the parking lot. We do not hear any car alarms, which is always a good sign. Count stays 2-2. Dooley deals. Foul tipped, and Farrell cannot hold on to it, so we do it all again. Erin Kinberger in her 5th season coaching her alma mater. All 5 times the green and gold have won at least 30 games. Breaking ball, weak contact back to Dooley, over to Jansen, 2 away. So now last night's hero, Amanda James, will step to the plate. James took the first pitch she saw from Dooley, sent it over left field to give St. Leo the walk-off 4-1 win and salvage the doubleheader. This is up high, ball 1. James hitting .234, 2 home runs, 11 driven in. James with a healthy cut. Count is even 1-1. James 2 of 7 a doubleheader yesterday. Bookended that home run to end the doubleheader with the walk-off. Had a double her first time up off of Dooley in the second. Overran the bag a little bit, almost got tagged out by Clawberg. Foul tip off the rise ball. Count 1-2. And senior weekend serving Amanda James very well once again. 1-2 to the junior. Down she goes on strikes. But St. Leo gets on the board on a 2-run bomb by Sarah Poucher. 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, and nobody left. St. Leo up 2-0 at the 1 on stlions.com.
In 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Victor Anderson bidding you greetings and salutations back at University Softball Stadium. Lions up 2-0 on a 2-run home run by Sarah Poucher. Tampa will have Maddie Farrell, Emily Jansen, and McKaylee Dooley coming up in the top of the second to face the Lions junior righty Sarah Newman. And Farrell takes a strike on the outside. Farrell hitting .302, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs, had a 2-run home run in the third inning of game 1 last night. That's got it at the knees, 0-2. Farrell reached twice last night on a doubleheader, went a combined 1 for 6 with that home run. Lays off the rise ball. I got her teammate Sarah Morrell to end the first. Another solid crowd. A lot of it here to honor the 6 St. Leo seniors. Farrell goes down on a foul tip. 3 straight strikeouts for Sarah Newman. And I'll bring up the sophomore Emily Jansen.
Now batting number 19, Emily Jansen.
Jansen hitting .273, 11 runs driven in. Jansen reached base 3 times last night in a doubleheader, including going 2 for 3 in game 1. Increased her average to hitting that 273 that we mentioned. Down low, buries DJ in front of home plate. Pitch high and inside. I will go in just beyond the bullpen in left field, out of range of Cheyenne DuBois. A nice contingent of Tampa fans, as always, making their trip to Casco County. This is high in the corner. Count 2-1. Newman pitching for the first time in 13 days. Fouls off the bat of Jensen. Count even 2-2. Last pitched in game 2 of the doubleheader versus Barry on April 13th. Gave up a run on 4 hits in 2 innings of work. Walked a pair, struck out a pair on 39 pitches. Liner caught and snow cone by Kelly. She'll throw the first anyway to get the out. Can't be. Another defensive jam by one of the best of her position in this league in Casey Kelly. Two down and up steps McKaylee Dooley. Dooley trying to do it with the bat this time. Hitting a $169 with 11 runs jamming in. Up high and outside, ball one. As Erin Bean has graced us with her presence this evening. That one's down low. The legal pitch was called. It was going to be a ball regardless, so 2-0. Saw the left arm struck out by home plate umpire Tyro Miller, and talking to DJ Falsiglia. DJ asked for some clarification on what that call, on what caused the illegal pitch. That one's down low at the feet of Dooley, 3-0. Newman has retired the last 5 Spartans she's faced after giving up a leadoff walk to Lexi Chevalier in the top of the first. That's a strike to Dooley, who's taking on away. We mentioned Newman with that career-high 10 strikeout performance at Nova Southeastern. That was back on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. St. Leo lost a heartbreaker 1-0. This is on the corner, ball 4. Second walk issued by Sarah. That extends the inning for the designated player, Bailey Phillips. Phillips, a sophomore, also hitting 167 with a home run and 6 RBIs. 2-0 St. Leo in the top of the second. Dooley extended the inning with a 2-out free pass. Aikenball in the hands for a strike. As he canter way outside the box at third, having to fight the shadows creeping in as the sun slowly starts to set on this Friday evening. Oh, nice stop by Falsiglia behind the plate. Falsiglia does have great arm strength behind the plate. They can't throw out base runners. She does go around. Couldn't hold up on that ball pitch that was buried down in front of home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Seguia's thrown out 7 base runners this season. Likely won't get to add to that total. Misses down low and in, 2-2. Deuces wild, as the great Finn Scully would say. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 down in the second. Breaking ball drops in. Down goes Phillips looking. Second straight inning. Newman ends it with a K. She has 4. Dooley is stranded at first. On to the bottom of the second. 2-0 St. Leo.
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza. We gave Brad a date with the Noid. You're welcome. And we gave Rajesh a nightlight. Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Take a look at another senior, Ashley Moore, set to lead off the line half of the second inning. Victor Anderson welcoming you back to University Softball Stadium. St. Leo up 2-0 in our regular season finale. Postseason ramifications for both programs. Morris swings away, fouls it back behind Matty Farrell. It'll be 6-7-8 coming up for St. Leo. Ashley Morris, Emily Peon, and DJ Falsiglia. Pass goes inside. He was up to count 1-1. Morris hitting .329 in her final year in St. Leo. No home runs, 18 runs driven in. Hands one to center. Minor had to take a few steps back and backtracks to make the catch, one away.
The second baseman, number 13, Emily Pelon.
So Pelon will come up. Emily had a tough night at the plate last night. She did reach on an error back in game number 2, but went 0 for 6 officially. Takes a strike from Dooley. Emily finishing off her freshman year, hitting .239 with 6 runs driven in. Split time at second base along with Amanda James, particularly towards the end of March and early April. Count even 1-1. Dooley sets with a right foot on a rubber, leading in. Elaine is on top of the roof, and will be stuck there for a foreseeable time. Dooley working quickly, deals the 1-2 to Pelon, swings and misses a ball on the third. Farrell will throw it to Jansen to complete the strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Dooley. 211 for her season.
Now batting the catcher, Deanna Falsiglia.
Two down, here comes DJ Falsiglia. Falsiglia will send that one in just beyond the stands. Hopefully the Falsiglia family will be here on our broadcast today. They made us aware of some technical issues that we may have been experiencing last night, so we got those worked on especially for you and all of our fans watching, especially also those watching us on Tampa. Glad you're with us on this Friday evening. Siglia trailing 0-2. 2 away in the second inning. Lions up 2-0. This is up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. See what DJ can do. She goes down swinging. Ball kicks away, but Farrell still was able to make the throw to Jansen to complete another strikeout for Dooley. She struck out 3 of the last 4 lines she's faced. She settled down after giving up that home run. But St. Leo still leads 2-0 after 2 on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Going to the top of the third inning. Victor Anderson, glad you're with us on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network and stleolions.com. Stephanie Balmer in the top of the order. Alexi Chevalier and Christina Clawberg taking on Sarah Newman. That inside gets away from Falsiglia, ball one. Didn't have a chance to set up the St. Leo defense. Defense the same as last night. Cheyenne DuBois in left, Bailey Burke in center, with Sarah Palsher in right, Ashley Morris at third, Casey Kelly at short, Emily Pilon at second, Kendall Crean at first. We mentioned DJ Falsiglia doing the catching for Sarah Newman. Balmer takes the strike, count is level at 1. Balmer hitting .275, wrapping up a solid freshman year. No home runs, 10 runs driven in. You get a chance at Steph Balmer from the third base dugout for Tampa. Balmer tomahawks a 1-1 foul past third and Morris and Coach Leslie Cantor. St. Leo got the runs on the board on a 2-run home run by Sarah Palsher in the bottom of the first. So far, Sarah Newman has allowed 2 walks and is looking for strikeout number 5. This is there on a high corner. Count is even 2-2. The winner of this game will have 32 wins to close out their regular season. And down goes Balmer on a breaking ball by Sarah Newman. Newman has struck out 5 of the last 7 Spartans she has faced. Now the top of the order in Lexi Chevalier. Chevalier was issued one of those 2 walks to lead off the game, ended up stranding the third, and she takes a strike. That's the closest that Tampa has been to scoring. Leslie Cantor, hands on hips, bit of a wry smile towards her dugout. Now, Newman has been called for an illegal pitch already in this game tonight. 0-1 misses on the corner. And Chevalier will work with the 1-1 count. Newman deals and gets one passer. Pulled a little bit off the string. Chevalier could not catch up to it 1-2. Mentioned Newman coming in with only 43 strikeouts, has 5. Won't make it 6. But we'll get an easy pop-up to Kendall Crean just to the left of the circle, 2 down. And up steps Christina Clawberg. Clawberg had a sacrifice bunt her first plate appearance. And she'll take on the junior from Elk Grove Village, Illinois, Sarah Newman. Weak ground ball, dead ball, hit her in the batter's box, so just a foul ball, 0-1. Newman with her best season in St. Leo, in her 3 years here at St. Leo. We're going to pick up her 5th win. As a razor-thin 1.14 ERA, and is creeping lower with every pitch. I like that one there. Makes the count 0-2. And the strikeout numbers for Newman have gone exponentially up. 0-2, a little tapper back to Newman. Tosses it low over to Crean, and a 1-2-3 frame for Sarah Newman. We're through 2.5 at University Softball Stadium. Lions still lead Spartans 2-0.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I used my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Bailey Burke steps in to start the bottom of the third. It'll be the 9-1-2 portion of the St. Leo order. Burke, DuBois, and Casey Kelly taking on McKaylee Dooley. Fun and almost a beautiful catch by Farrell, but just bounces foul. Nice athleticism by the Tampa junior catcher. Couldn't catch that bunt, popped up by Burke. Burke hitting .240. Hoping that she'll have some more softball to play in her senior year. Went hitless in the doubleheader last night, 0 for 5. Won't be hitless tonight. She'll send out one over the head of Clawberg in her center field for a leadoff knock to start the third. That's Bailey Burke's game. That was what made her such a tremendous asset when she came to St. Leo. An FCA All-Region selection at Gulf Coast State College. Shows you why with that beautiful swing. Infield was drawn in, outfield was drawn in just enough for Burke to get that one over Clawberg in front of Corinne Miner. Out of the top of the order, Cheyenne DuBois. DuBois lays on a bunt, but it hits her in front of home plate, so DuBois is out. Burke running all the way to third. She'll have to go back to first. Here comes Aaron Kimber, going to have a discussion. So DuBois was running out the box on a bunt. The ball hit her. Her foot was in front of home plate. Then the ball hit her on the top of the helmet. So by rule, because it hit her in while she was in the field of play, Tyrone Miller made the signal, called her out. So one out, up comes Casey Kelly.
Now back to shortstop, number 12, Casey Kelly.
Kelly reached on a pair of errors in the first inning, and came home to score in a Palshaw home run. Won't reach on air this time. She sends one through the 3-4 hole, misplayed by Chevalier. Burke will go on over to third head first. Kelly moves over to second. And the green and gold are in business in the bottom of the third for the aforementioned Sarah Palsher. Take a look, a ball hit cleanly. Here's a home run by Palsher in that first inning. It was on the first pitch, went to left center field to give the green and gold a 2-0 lead. So Palsher went for a 4th home run of the year. He'll look to add some more. Palsher ground ball goes over Worrell in the left field. That will bring home Bailey Burke. Here comes Kelly around her. She slides in, she scores. Sarah Palsher with 4 RBIs, and it's a 4-0 St. Leo lead. And that'll bring out a visit to the circle from Tampa head coach Leslie Cantor. Coach Leslie Cantor has not been a good last 3+ innings for McKaylee Dooley. Had given up only a total of 2 runs through the first 14 innings. Gives up the 3-run home run to James to lose the game last night. Gives up the 2-run home run to Palsher in the bottom of the first. Now gives up the 2-run single to Sarah Palsher. And it's 4-0 St. Leo. And Dooley, after the pep talk, go back to work in the circle. So it's an RBI, so it's a 2-run single for Palsher, and she advances to second on the throw from Reyes. Now up comes the freshman, Kendall Crean. Green grounded out back to Dooley in the first, so popped that one up into the stands, and I almost hit a fan that was sitting right below one of the chair backs. Green 4th in the conference in home runs, tops among freshmen. Green fouls that one off, 0-2. 4-0 St. Leo, bottom of the third. Sarah Palsher, responsible for all 4 RBIs, stands at second. And one of the favorites for freshman of the year at the plate. Green and shot left center field. Back goes Miner off the base of the fence. Palsher had to hold up. She's going to go to third. She gets the wave around. The throw is in time. A beautiful relay by Balmer to cut down Sarah Palsher. Coach Aaron Kimberger gave the signal to Palsher, took a little chance, and give credit to Corin Miner and then the shortstop, Stephanie Balmer, with the great relay over to Maddie Farrell to cut down Sarah Palsher. So 2 down and Crean at second. And up steps Amanda James. James struck out back to end the first. James takes ball 1 outside. Dooley's just trying to checking over with Farrell, and Tyra Miller trying to verify where that ball missed on the outside part of the plate. James cut to the pitch, elevated 1-1. And senior day ceremonies will take place after tonight's game. And so far, it's a junior, Sarah Palsher, that's doing the work. Shallow center field could be trouble, but Clawberg calls up Miner to make the catch. And that ends the St. Leo third. But the Lions get 2 more on a 2-run single by Sarah Palsher. 2 runs across for St. Leo on 4 hits. One line left on base. We're through 3. Green and gold lead, 4-0.
McDonald's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza.
We gave Brad a date with the Noid.
You're welcome.
And we gave Rajesh a nightlight.
Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours. And carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99. Now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Back here at University Softball Stadium, Victor Anderson, glad you're back here with us on stleolions.com and the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. St. Leo up 4-0, but Tampa will have the part of their order coming up. As you take a look at Denise Rubio in her 22nd season, making her track to her perch behind first. Minor Worrell Farrell coming up to take on Sarah Newman. First pitch grounded, foul past Morris along third. Four runs for St. Leo on 5 hits, no errors. No runs, no hits, 3 errors for Tampa. That's down low, ball 1. Minor struck out, one of the 5 strikeouts Sarah Newman has registered this evening. Down low at the knees, 2-1. St. Leo trying to solidify their position in the regional rankings to make a strong case for their 4th straight trip to the NCAAs. Weak grounder to Morris, one away. Tampa, on the other hand, have to find a way to claw back in this ballgame. They're 8th in the regional rankings, and a loss would certainly cripple their chances to make the regionals for the first time since 2015. Up steps Sam Worrell. First pitch grounded. Routine play for Ashley Morris. Routine for her. Difficult for a lot of other third basemen, but she makes it look so easy. And that's what she's done in her 2 years at St. Leo.
Now batting number 54, Maddie Farrell.
Maddie Farrell steps up. Lays off the rise ball, 1-0. Newman's retired the last 5 Spartans she's faced. Take a ball, this is a little misses up and a little bit in, 2-0. She's only allowed 2 base runners, both on walks. Struck out 5 and 3 2/3 of work in the circle. Now low, ball 3. Farrell takes all the way, 3-1. See where Farrell will get the pitch, the swing actually does. Lays it up for a strike. It looked like Tyrone Miller made the motion for strike 3, but if he got the count, it was 3-1. Put it out on the board, please. Hashtag sports, hashtag SC not top 10. Now he can put the strike 3 signal up. Third time in 4 innings, Newman ends the inning with the K. She has 6. Halfway home in the season finale, all St. Leo up 4-0.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Ashley Morris, Emily Pilon, DJ Falsiglia coming up for the Lions in the bottom of the 4th, up 4-0. Victor Anderson welcoming you back to this final regular season edition of St. Leo Softball on stleolions.com. Beautiful bump by Morris. Throw is high. Throw just pulls Jansen off the bag at first, and Morris reaches to start the 4th inning. The throw by Farrell was there, but just had enough high to pull Emily Jansen off first base.
Now batting number 13, Emily Pilon.
So up comes the freshman Emily Pilon. Pilon struck out back in the 2nd. Pilon, the first base, and they just missed tagging out Morris. Nice throw by Farrell, and throwing behind Morris to Jansen. That was an air charge to Farrell on the throw to first. Pilon lays down the bunt. They'll move Morris over to 2nd. So Pilon gets the job done with the sacrifice bunt. For the freshman, that's only her 2nd sacrifice on the year.
The catcher, number 15, Deanna Falsiglia.
So Falsiglia steps up with Morris standing at 2nd, 1 down in the 4th. DJ goes after the bunt, says Tyrone Miller for strike 1. You see the outfield for Tampa, Reyes, Minor, and Chevalier crashing in. I'll be intrigued to see if DJ sees that and maybe gets a call to maybe pull the bat back on a bunt attempt. So he swings away instead, now down in the count 0-2. Lions got a pair in the 1st on a 2-run bomb by Sarah Pauscher. Got two more in the third on a two-run single to left field by Palsher. And Sarah Newman has gone 4 innings clean. Deep center field. Minor tracks back, makes the catch all the way against the warning track off the base of the wall. Morris tags up Smalley, goes to third. DJ just missed her second home run of the season. But a long loud out allows Morris to advance. And up comes Bailey Burke.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Bailey Burke.
Burke led off that third inning with a single. Tampa had the infield in, hit one over the head of Clawberg. Burke, first pitch swung on over to Clawberg with plenty of room, and that ends the inning. So Morris reaches on a throwing error, but nothing after that. No runs, no hits, one error, one line left, 4 complete. Still 4-0 St. Leo.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
These are Domino's all-new Parmesan-dusted, garlic-seasoned, and cinnamon-sprinkled bread twists. How did we come up with such a clever name? We'll never tell. Choose any 2 of Domino's new bread twists or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Sarah Newman has only allowed 2 walks through the first 4 innings. And thanks to Sarah Palsher, Newman will have a 4-0 lead to work with. It's going to be start the top of the 5th. It'll be Emily Jansen, McKaylee Dooley, and Bailey Phillips coming up to take it on the junior right-hander. Newman with 6 strikeouts to go along with those 2 walks. 58 pitches for Sarah, 35 for strikes. Pitch 59 is a strike on the outside corner. She's been getting that first pitch strike on that outside corner to play consistently this evening. Jansen lined out on a great dive by Casey Kelly in the second. Fouls it back and it's down quickly 0-2. Lions trying to finish tied for second with the Spartans. Florida Tech winning the title thanks to a 5-0 victory earlier this morning against Eckerd. 9 inside, ball 1. Remember, St. Leo took 2 out of 3 in Melbourne against Florida Tech to start the month of March. One, two, weak grounder. Pelon there has a hustle, throw to first base just there in time. And that's the first base hit for the Spartans. Pelon had to wait set up, and then the throw was just a shade late.
Number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
Trying to throw out Jansen, and now comes McKaylee Dooley. Dooley was the last base runner before that infield single with the walk in the second. Dooley takes a strike. Newman locked in, focused, looks on the left arm, gets the single. Left foot behind the rubber. Rocks, fires, bouncer over to Kelly. Over to Pilon for one. The first. Won't get two. So going out as a fielder's choice. One down in the fifth. And upsets the designated player, Bailey Phillips.
Number 15, Bailey Phillips.
Phillips struck out looking to end the second. Newman looks sharp, pitching crisp and efficient. This is inside ball one. What you thought she may get in a little bit of trouble was the at-bat with Farrell in the fourth, was down 3-0, battled her way back, and got the strikeout to end that inning. Liner to center. Ball gets away from Kelly. Nice job by Fasiglia backing it up. Everyone has to hold point, so Tampa showing some signs of life. First and second with one out. And out comes Stephanie Ballmer. And you see Denise Rubio. Maybe thinking about either a possible pinch runner or a pinch hitter in this situation. Valsiglio would take advantage of the situation. Will kind of calm the nerves of Newman a little bit. We'll see a pinch runner for Dooley at second. And that'll be in the form of Mackenzie Allen.
Pitch running for Tampa at second. Number 11, Mackenzie Allen.
So it'll be Allen pitch running as we anticipated for Dooley. First and second, one down in the fifth. And Tampa making a first real threat off Sarah Newman. See Sarah trying to clear some dirt in front of the rubber. Her landing spot is. But it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. And it's going to be Rachel Bean. So Sarah Newman pitches a tremendous game, goes 4+, and will give way to the freshman Rachel Bean. We'll give her numbers in just a moment.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Rachel Bean goes to work. What was it, a similar tight situation? She came in last night in the 8th inning, except the game was tied at 1 and the bases were clear. She comes in 1 out, first and second, has to do with Stephanie Ballmer. Bean picked up the win last night, pitching at a scoreless 8th with the Amanda James walk-off home run. Ballmer greeted with the strike. Ballmer versus Bean in that 8th inning, fouled out to Falsiglia. As Rachel Bean pitched a 1-2-3 top of the 8th to set up the lines for the walk-off. Rachel 6-7-4 on the year with that win ERA of 3.10. High inside, thought about offering. Falsiglia will appeal to Kevin Jack to say if she swung. She did not. Mackenzie Allen pinch running at second for McKaylee Dooley. Bailey Phillips on at first. Both runners on the tab of Sarah Newman, who pitched a beauty this evening. We'll talk about her line after the 1-1 offering from the Colorado freshman, Rachel Bean. Weak ground ball. Bean has to, it throws over to first base, and she just gets there. I don't know how she got there. Denise Rubio jumping up and down. She thought her freshman beat out the throw. And I believe she has a definite case. She's going to stay on first. Leslie Cantor will have a conversation with Kevin Jack. Let's take a look at this bang-bang play again. See, the weak grounder over to Rachel Bean. You see Pilon coming over late. That was as close as you can get. They said she's still ruled out. So a tough break for Tampa. So instead of having the bases loaded with Chevalier, it's second and third and 2 down for the freshman right fielder. Walked and popped up to Crean. Rachel Bean trying to keep this a 4-0 St. Leo lead in the top of the 5th. Fouls it off the top of the bat. Final line for Newman as of now, 4 1/3, 2 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts on 66 pitches, 41 of which were strikes. Allen and Phillips, her responsibility at third and second. Rachel Bean coming on in relief. As a fellow freshman down 0-1. Golfs out one towards on deck, towards the on deck circle, 0-2. This is the closest Tampa has gotten on St. Leo tonight. Came into this inning being no hit by Sarah Newman. Got a hit, a fielder's choice, another base hit. Bean comes in. And I would say it was a delay of game, so a ball will be given to Bean, so it's 1-2. Maybe Bean uses that a little extra, maybe that delay of game to her advantage. Now with the count 1-2. Ground ball off the glove of Bean. That's going to go into the center field. That'll bring home run. Burke Stowe collides with Falsiglia. They'll give her interference. It's 4-2. Scooting over to third is Chevalier. So Tampa with new life in the 5th. It was a high grounder that went off the glove of Bean. And Tampa with new life. Aaron Kimberger talking with Tyrone Miller. Leslie Cantor making sure DJ Falsiglia is all right. Have a pinch runner coming on at third. Look at the sequence of events. It was a 1-2 pitch off the glove of Bean, goes into center field. And here comes Phillips, goes into Falsiglia. They saw it was interference, so the run counts. Allows the runner to score.
And now batting number 3, Christina Glover.
So Pasco now running at third. Christina Clawberg, who had some solid at-bats her first time up before she had to sacrifice bunt, steps in now 4-2. Upstairs, ball 1. With the 2-run scoring, that ends the book on Sarah Newman. 4 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs. As he has a timeout for some fireworks. I don't know if that was planned or not, but hey, the Spartans dugout will take it. Aaron Kinberger again having a conversation with Tyrone Miller. We've seen games delayed before because of umpires being late, because of a fish just flying on the field from a lake. I don't think a game has been delayed because of fireworks before. Now I'll give Clawberg a chance to talk to Coach Rubio. And Aaron Kimberger off screen to the right having a conversation with home plate umpire Tyrone Miller. And this is essentially just hit the a reset button for Tampa. Aaron Kimberger's having a talk with Aaron Bean about something, and I think I don't know if Coach Aaron Kimberger, just if she officially maybe filed a protest or if she is doing something. So let's take a break. Let's kind of reset everything. I think the fireworks got me shook personally. 4-2 St. Leo, Tampa threatening here in the top of the 5th.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I use my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it.
All right, we're back. Everything is set. We'll give you an update as we get in here in the box. 1-0 to count to Christina Clawberg, 2 out. Lauren Pasco pitch running at third. Lines up 4-2. And Rachel Bean having trouble hitting the strike zone, 2-0. Tampa trail 4-0. Their season hanging in the balance right now. Are you new to this Spartan team who won 19 straight? Not going down quietly. That's outside, ball 3. Corinne Miner on deck. We saw Sadie Avans warming up in a bullpen earlier. You maybe bring her in this situation. At the letters, ball 4, and the tying run is on for the Spartans.
Now batting number 22, Corinne Miner.
Up comes Corinne Miner. Minor 0 for 2, struck out in the first, grounded out back in the fourth. First sign of life for these Tampa fans over towards the third base side. Bean takes a deep breath, exhales, arms high, sends it home. Minor will foul that one out of play, on top of the St. Leo dugout roof. Here, Coach Cantor's telling Minor to go through it. She's going through the ball when she swings. First and third, 2 down, top 5. Tampa has cut the St. Leo lead in half. Rachel Bean pitching in relief for Sarah Newman. Foul tip gets away from Falsiglio, 0-2. Lauren Pasco running for Chevalier at third. Christina Clawberg on at first. Rachel Bean trying to protect the 2-run lead. St. Leo has their top of the order coming up in the bottom half of the fifth. Minor fouls that one off. Just misses the foul pole. You're Rachel Bean. You've been struggling, finding that strike zone, throwing strikes in the 3 batters you faced. But one pitch can get yourself out of this inning. Another 0-2. Minor with a shot to center field. Back goes Bailey Burke on the fence, and that ball is gone. And Corinne Minor gives Tampa the 5-4 lead. On an 0-2 pitch, Corinne Minor heeded Coach Cantor's advice. She went through it and went all the way to straight away, almost dead center field. And Tampa, with a 5 spot in the fifth, takes the lead 5-4. Sarah Worrell, first pitch swinging. Berg started at the warning track, comes in and makes the catch, but that ends the threat. But one pitch too late. Corinne Minor with a 3-run home run. And Tampa has their first lead, 5-4.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play,
If you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back. Ooh.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
There's no truth to the rumor that the fireworks that we just heard off camera were caused by Tampa's 5-run fifth inning, although it may have something to do with it. If you're a Spartan fan, you definitely will say the fireworks prior to that were a bit of a precursor. So the fireworks delay has officially come and gone. Tampa leads 5-4 in the bottom of the fifth. Corinne Miner with the 3-run home run to straightaway center field to cap off the 5-run rally. In a game that has all of a sudden gotten very interesting in this final game of the 2019 season. Again, 2019. Someone please tell that to Jim Brown. It's 2019, not 2013. Go on social media, you'll understand why I said that. Anyway, going to the bottom of the fifth, Victor Anderson here with you. Top of the order coming up for St. Leo. Cheyenne Du Bois, Casey Kelly, Sarah Pauscher. As McKaylee Dooley will go back to work with the lead. Lauren Pasco will stay in the game. She'll be in right.
Left fielder number 22, Cheyenne Du Bois.
So Pasco in right. Du Bois up to the plate. Cheyenne 0 for 2. She tried to lay down a bunt back in the third. On the bunt, when her right foot was out of the box, the ball hit the top of her head. And she was ruled out for being out of the box. So after fireworks filled top of the fifth, going to the bottom half of the fifth, in a game that Tampa desperately needs to keep their postseason hopes alive. Du Bois swings the first pitch. Tops off the screen. Hits on the corner, 0-2. 5 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors for Tampa. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for St. Leo. Each team has left 2. Shallow left field, Reyes finds it, catches it, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 12, Casey Kelly.
Kelly has reached base twice, scored twice. Reached on a throwing error and a single. Takes up ball 1. Kelly takes it on the outside for a strike. That was slow one in, ball 2. Okay, Aaron Kimberger, you're hoping that that little delay in the fifth kind of helps reset your team, but Tampa was maybe just as even more excited when he saw the fireworks. Mainly because they're the ones that kind of started those fireworks. This is up and away, 3-2. Kelly fouls someone off. Kelly fouls that one off again. Three-two, just past Worrell, but foul. As Tyrone Miller gets a fresh supply of softballs over in the bin. One out in the bottom of the fifth. Dooley another 3-2. Ball four. And that's the first walk issued by McKaylee Dooley since back on April the 5th when she walked the leadoff hitter Lindsey Duncan to start their series versus Barry. That ends a string of 61 and 2/3 innings without allowing a walk. So here comes Sarah Pauscher. That is inside, ball one. Pauscher 2 for 2, the 2-run home run to start the scoring in the first. Mounts the 2-run single over the head of Worrell in the third. Dooley gets a strike, evens up the count 1-1. See if Coach Kimberger will put Kelly in motion. KK 6 for 7 and steals this year. She doesn't go. Asher swings over the top 1-2. You got the power party order coming up for the Lions with Pauscher and waiting on deck Kendall Crean. Mouseall gets one past Worrell. And the Lions will have 2 on for the freshman Crean. Sarah Pauscher 3 for 3. Aaron Kimberger will ask for time and will have a meeting. You got first and second, 1 out. Crean coming up and Amanda James on deck. You know, Coach Aaron Kimberger will always like to be aggressive, and this is where going into that third inning, that play at the plate becomes so valuable because Pauscher got thrown out on a double by Kendall Crean on a great relay by Corinne Miner. Then by Balmer, and threw it over to home to Farrell to cut down the junior right fielder. So Crean will step up.
Now batting the first baseman, number 23, Kendall Crean.
Crean does have 5 sacrifice hits this season. So it will not be surprising if Crean can get something to handle she could maybe drop down upon. Jansen playing a little bit in closer to the plate than Worrell is, but Crean fouls that one off. One-run Tampa lead, but the Lions are threatening. Tying run at second in the form of Casey Kelly. Lead run at first in the form of Sarah Pauscher. Crean fouls it off again, 0-2. Dooley taking a little extra time, slapping her hand down, getting some dirt on. Making sure she gets a good grip, the 0-2. Crean jammed inside. I don't know. Go out of play. Fan thought about making a catch, but they had a business decision. Outfield playing real deep. We're expecting Cream's power. Royal ground ball over to third. They'll get the, no, did they get the double play? Yes, they do. Good job by Jansen keeping a foot on the bag. Ball hit right to Sam Royal. Stepped on third to fourth. South Kelly. He tosses it over to Jansen for the inning-ending double play. Lions threatened, but leave one on. On to the sixth. Lions up 5-4.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us!
I sold my dream house to buy my first Domino's store.
I built my store with my bare hands.
I use my college savings to buy my store. It means everything to me.
But we've decided to tear them down.
We love what we do, but not where we do it. Come and see our remodeled stores when you carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each every day.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions.
Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple.
Because we care.
Last night's starter, Sadie Avance, will now come on. Third pitcher for Coach Aaron Kittenberger. Avance trying to keep this a one-run game in the top of the sixth. Farrell, Jansen, Dooley coming up. Victor Anderson back here with you at stleolions.com and the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network. Spartans got to Rachel Bean in that fifth inning. Bean gave up 3 runs, all of them on that home run by Corinne Miner. Right now would be the pitcher of record if St. Leo could not come back. Spartans desperately in need of a win to keep their postseason aspirations alive.
Leading off the top of the sixth, number 54, Maddie Farrell.
Farrell 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Vance misses inside, ball 1. Sadie last night pitched 7 sparkling innings. Gave up a run on 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts on 95 pitches. Breaking ball over for a strike, makes the count even 1-1. So ups on the corner, 1-2. Really right now, if you're Tampa, again, it's all about trying to get that very important win. And then it's just a matter of sitting and waiting. Farrell goes down on the pitch inside. So Avance picks up where she left off last night.
Now batting number 19, Emily Jansen.
comes Jansen, 1 for 2, singled her last time up in the 5th. Jansen takes a strike. Not good news if you're a Tampa fan with this score. Rollins beats Lynn in the opener of their series 6-1. Rollins currently ahead of the Spartans in the regional ranking 7th. So Tampa hoping they can get some help for their friends at least this weekend in Boca Raton. Left field, Du Bois comes under it, 2 away.
Now batting number 9, Michaela Dooley.
So 2 down for Michaela Dooley. Reached base twice, had a walk in the fielder's choice. Dooley hoping that this is not the last time she'll be stepping to the plate in her collegiate career. Takes a strike from Avance. Two down, top 6. Tampa up 5-4. One sails high and wide by Avance. Count is even 1-1. Avance 8-2 on the year, making her 20th appearance in relief. 2.15 ERA for the junior from Oklahoma. Opponent's only batting .219 against her. This is up high, 2-1. Both teams 31 wins on the year. St. Leo 31-15. Tampa 31-11. Split the doubleheader yesterday. Tampa winning the first game 5-1. St. Leo winning the second game 4-1 in 8 innings. High and inside, breaking back 3-1. This is low, and Dooley gets the walk. Second time Dooley has walked. So now comes the designated player, Bailey Phillips.
Now batting number 15, Bailey Phillips.
Phillips had the single to knock out Sarah Newman. And help set up that rally for Tampa in the 5th. This is low, ball 1. Vance making the singles and giving the calls to DJ Falsiglio what she would like to deliver. This is upstairs, ball 2. And DJ will ask for time and talk to Sadie in the circle. Vance not locating her pitches with her regular consistency, in spite of the fact that she has a strikeout off of Farrell. Count 2-0, 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Spartans up 5-4. This is high, ball 3. Vance's thrown 6 of the last 7 pitches have been balls. Already walked Dooley. You're down 3-0 to Phillips, and Balmer waits on deck. And she loses her, ball 4. Two straight walks. Siglia goes back to the circle, and she'll be joined by Aaron Kinberger. So Balmer comes up with 2 on and 2 out. Tampa has been really locked in ever since they got that first hit off of Sarah Newman in the 5th. And when you're getting no hit as a team, when you get that first hit, it takes the load off your shoulders. And now, Tampa has been really locked in. And both Rachel Bean as well as Sadie Avans have been having trouble finding that strike zone. So Kinberger's meeting comes to a close. Let's take a look at assistant coach Brittany Johnson. Talking with the infielder Du Bois, Burke, and Sarah Pauscher. So the freshman Balmer, who's 0 for 2, struck out in the 3rd and grounded out to Rachel Bean when she came in relief of Sarah Newman, will step to the plate. Balmer gets strike 1 from Avans. Despite 4 errors in the field, on a usually shaky performance from McKaylee Dooley, the Spartans have battled back up 5-4, looking for more with 2 on. That one will just go foul. Would have been a big blow for Stephanie Balmer, and she could have kept that one fair, but instead is 0-2. Tampa starting to get that timing on those break on the movement from Sadie Avans. See what Balmer gets on this 0-2 offering. Weak ground ball just stays fair. Falsiglia over to Crean, and that ends the inning. So Tampa gets 2 2-out walks, believes them stranded. To the bottom of the 6th, Spartans fighting for their lives, up 5-4.
In 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Amanda James up to start the bottom of the 6th. Takes strike 1 from McKaylee Dooley. Victor Anderson welcoming you back to a tense University Softball Stadium in this regular season finale. Will come down to the final inning and a half. James down 0-2 to Dooley. And now as the St. Leo fans having issues with the strike zone of our umpire Tyrone Miller. James, Morris, and Pilon scheduled to hit. This is a little bit low. See Dooley's trying to stretch the zone, seeing how far she can go with it. 1-2. James struck out in the first, popped up in the third. And she goes down swinging on the rise ball. Strikeout number 4 for Dooley. Morris comes up, and you see Worrell and Jansen already playing heavily in. Worrell about almost halfway between third and home. 5 through 9 for St. Leo has not done much at all. They've only have one hit as Morris takes a strike. That being the leadoff single by Bailey Burke in the third. Morris 0 for 2 herself, flew out to center, reached on a throwing error and a bunt laid down in front of Maddie Farrell. Up in the letters, count even 1-1. Tampa, realistically, if they want to have any shot at making the postseason, need to hold on to this victory tonight. Liner gets past Palmer and falls into left field. Morris takes a wide turn. We'll have to settle for the single. So up comes Emily Pilon.
The second baseman, number 13, Emily Pilon.
Emily 0 for 1, had a sacrifice bunt her last time up. Worrell maintaining her position, playing in and hugging that line at third. Dooley takes ball 1 low. It's everything that we expected with this particular ball game and then some, especially with the stakes being as high as they are. Lions trying to solidify their spot in the region. A possible trip to the NCAAs for the 4th straight year under Coach Kimberger's stewardship. Tampa 8th in the regional rankings. A win will help their chances to make the postseason. Down the line at third, throws to second, over for 1, throw to first, and she can't beat it out. Would have been another inning-ending double play. Good turn by Clawberg, but the throw was a little low to Jansen. And Sam Worrell coming in, hugging that line. And we're going to see pinch hitter, another one of the Lions seniors, Alyssa Walsh. See if we maybe have a pinch runner at first, and we will. So Bailey Williams will run for Emily Pilon at first. Bailey Williams comes up.
Pitch hitting for St. Leo, number 19, Alyssa Walsh.
It's Bailey Williams running at first, not Bailey Burke. Clip it. Walsh will send that one over to Lion dugout over first. Two down, bottom 6. Williams representing the tying run. Walsh, the pinch hitter, misses upstairs, so ball 1. Trying to see what happens here, 1-1. Williams doesn't go. Throw to first base, and they got her picked off, and that ends the inning. They tested Maddie Farrell, and Farrell passes the test with flying colors, picking off Williams and ending the frame. 6 in the books. Spartans still up 5-4.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay through its online programs and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
We go back to the top of the 7th inning. Leslie Cantor talking with Tyrone Minner. Chevalier will come back in the game. Valsiglia also comes back in the game behind the plate.
Running at second for St. Leo, number 13, Emily Pilon. Behind the plate, number 15.
Emily Pilon comes back in the game. Top of the order coming up for Tampa.
Number 13, Lexi Chevalier.
Chevalier, Clawberg, and Corinne Miner right now the hero for Tampa with the 3-run go-ahead home run in the 5th. That one fouled off the screen to the right. Tampa holding on for a possible chance to make it to the postseason for the first time since 2015. Valet fouls that one off, 0-2. Sadie Avans in her second inning of work in relief. Count is 0-2 for Chevalier, who's 1 for 2 tonight. That one was going to be 2 for 3. That one goes off of Pilon's glove. And Leon knocked to start the Tampa 7. Valier continues her tremendous series. Now reached base 5 times.
Now batting number 3, Christina Clawberg.
Up steps Clawberg. Clawberg goes out to the bunt. Right to Morris. Thought about going to second. Instead gets an easy throw to first to retire Clawberg. So Clawberg with the sacrifice. That's her second of the evening.
Now batting number 22, Corinne Miner.
So here comes Corinne Miner. She was the one before her home run, got the sign from Leslie Cantor saying go through it. And she did on the 0-2 pitch, went to straightaway center for a 3-run jack to give the Spartans a 5-4 lead. High, ball one. You got Sam Worrell waiting on deck. A critical run at second base in the form of Lexi Chevalier. That's inside and below the feet, 2-0. Taking a look at the St. Leo bullpen, you see Aria Mounts starting to get a little warm. (2-0) fouls that one off the screen. St. Leo playing straight away, not playing as deep as you anticipate, particularly with the home run she hit back in that fifth inning. Avance, this is high again, 3-1. The big inning has been the story of the series for Tampa. Got 5 runs in the third inning, last night in game 1. We mentioned their 5 spot they got in the 5th here tonight. This is her ball 4. Third walk. Tossed by Sadie Avance.
Now batting number 44, Sam Worrell.
Now Sam Worrell will come to the plate. The leading home run hitter for this Tampa team. And if you're Avance, this is where you really need to be careful. And Kimberger will ask for time. And she'll come on out and understanding the situation of who's at the plate. Erin Kimberger will meet with her infield and her battery. And the Tampa Brain Trust of Leslie Cantor and Denise Rubio will have a conversation with the seniors, Sam Worrell, and everyone else who's subbing up. And for Sam, understanding that even if her team wins tonight, there is no guarantee that you'll be playing in the postseason. And she will love nothing more than to give some runs, to give a couple runs of insurance if possible. And help get them maybe one step closer to making the postseason. Again, Rollins winning earlier tonight, 6-1 over Lynn. That's really who Tampa's going to be competing with for that 7th seed in the regional. Again, the top 7 seeds in the South will make it in, plus a SIAC champion who will get the automatic bid. That'll be team number 8. And that's unless somebody from the Gulf South Conference who's outside the top 10 or the top 8, which could possibly be West Alabama or Union, if they win the conference tournament, they get the automatic bid. And then that puts whoever who is in number 7, which is as of the latest regional rankings on Wednesday, which is Rollins, puts them in jeopardy. So different moving parts in this penultimate weekend in this final weekend of the regular season in Division II. Here we go, Avance versus Sam Worrell. Swings at the first pitch, shallow center field to Bailey Burke. Runners don't even move, 2 down. So 2 down, up comes Maddie Farrell. Farrell 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Avance struck out Farrell on the pitch high and inside. That last at bat, that was back in the 6th. Misses away, ball 1. If St. Leo can keep this a 5-4 game, they'll have 8-9-1 coming up in their half of the 7th. DJ Falsiglia, Bailey Burke, and Cheyenne Du Bois. Breaking ball misses at the letters, 2-0. Farrell will love to tee off on a breaking ball that misses right above the letters, but right in her wheelhouse if possible. But at the same time, you want to stay patient and get a pitch that you know you can handle. Lays off the 2-0. You saw her putting that bunt down, making sure that she maximizes that swing and shores up that contact. 2-1. 5-4, 2 down in the top of the 7th. Chevalier at second, Corinne Miner at first. That's one past Kelly in the left field. They'll raid the runner around, but a good relay. And a nice job by Fasiglia. Scooping that one off the dirt on the errant throw by Cheyenne DuBois. Leslie Cantor was getting ready to wave around Chevalier, but when she saw the relay come in from DuBois, she thought that she held her up. And we're going to have a pinch runner for Maddie Farrell at first. Well, likely going to be Brianna Taphouse going to run it first. So bases loaded.
Running it first for the Spartans. Number 10, Brianna Taphouse.
And up comes the sophomore Emily Jansen. Jansen 1 for 3. Lined out, singled, flew out to left. Jansen, ball 1 right at the knees. Avens with no margin for error now. Spartans on every base. 2 down in the 7th, trying to keep this a 1-run deficit. Jansen crushes one. That's going to go beyond the semifinalist banner. Out the bullpen, 1-1. We talked about Avans hanging up those breaking balls. Tampa's gotten some good swings on those pitches off of her. They have not been able to keep them fair. This is up, ball 2. Now the St. Leo fans starting to get a little restless with the strike zone of Mr. Miller. Chevalier at third, Miner at second. Pinch runner Taphouse standing at first. Here's the 2-1, misses low, 3-1. Chance if you can get a pitch you can drive, take a hack at it. If not, you can't force Avans to prove that you could throw you a strike. 3-1 coming up. Ball forward, a crucial run comes home. (6-4) Tampa. Train moves along. And now McKaylee Dooley.
Now batting number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
Dooley has reached base 3 times, twice on a walk in the fielder's choice. It looks like that's going to be it for Avans. Avans a season high 4 walks in an inning and 2/3. We'll take a break and she'll give way to the senior Aria Mounts. We'll talk about her in just a moment.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the fourth largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Aria Mounts will step into the circle. Got tagged with a loss last night in game 1. Comes in making her 27th appearance, 8th in relief. 12-7 of a 1.66 ERA, 35 walks, 77 strikeouts, and 122 innings pitched for the senior out of Bradenton, Florida. Tasked to just get one out. And McKaylee Dooley, bases loaded with Spartans, Minor at third, Taphouse at second, Jansen at first. That's strike one to Dooley. Final numbers unofficially for Avants: 1 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 1 strikeouts on 37 pitches. Everyone on base belongs to the junior from Oklahoma. Dooley fouls it off 0-2. Spartans getting a big insurance run on a bases loaded walk drawn by Emily Jansen already in the top of the 7th. Dooley looking to give herself a little more cushion to work with if possible. This is outside, 1-2. Tampa came in being no hit through the first 4 innings, but have weathered the storm. Find themselves up by 2. Low in the dirt. Good stop by DJ Falsiglia. 2-2. Deuces wild. Bases loaded. Mount sends it in. Dooley sends that one to right. That one will be hooking foul out of range of Crean and Palsher. And Dooley will step back to the play again with the count 2-2. See if Mounts tries to go inside on Dooley, coming up again. Another 2-2 offering. Goes high, 3-2. St. Leo has been uncharacteristically wild tonight. 7 walks issued as a staff. An 8th will make this a 3-run deficit. Mounts with the payoff. Dooley sends one past Pelon, drops it in the right field. That brings home 1. It got a runner in a rundown. Falsiglia throws the second, ball goes high. Off of Bailey Burke, but no one's able to advance. Could have been 1, could have been more. But it's 7-4 on the RBI single by McKaylee Dooley.
Now batting number 15, Bailey Phillips.
A lot of action just for an RBI single, and now up comes Bailey Phillips. Dooley helping herself with her 12th RBI in the season. Phillips takes ball 1 upstairs. Two big insurance runs already home for Tampa, looking for more. Taphouse, who's pinch running for Maddie Farrell's at third. Emily Jansen at second. McKaylee Dooley on at first. Strike evens up the count at 1. St. Leo will have Falsiglia, Burke, and Du Bois scheduled to hit in the 7th. That's down low and inside, 2-1. Tampa trying to get a win that could possibly enhance their regional chances. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Phillips is trying to swing and trying to put this game out of reach. Two and two down. Mount sends it in, and down goes Phillips. But Tampa gets two big insurance runs on a bases loaded walk and an RBI single by Corin Minor. Lions down to their final 3 outs, now trailing 7-4.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Lions trying to pull off one more comeback in front of their home faithful.
Continuing to lead off the 7th for the Lions, number 2, Sierra McCoy.
It'll be the senior Sierra McCoy and the McCoy clan down below. Hoping Sierra can come through. Dooley looking to finish off win number 26, which set a new program record. McCoy goes for the bunt, 0-2. It's McCoy, Burke, and Du Bois. They'll have to get real deep in the lineup to get to Sarah Palsher. She's due up 5th. Boy sends that one foul towards the entrance. Tampa was down 4-0, being no hit going into the top of the 5th. They got a leadoff single by Emily Jansen. And then 7 batters later, got a 3-run home run by Corinne Minor. Swing through a miss, strike 3. Down goes McCoy. Strikeout number 5 for Dooley.
Now batting center fielder number 11, Bailey Burke.
Up comes Bailey Burke. Burke 1 for 2. Burke sends one to left. Ray is there. What makes the catch on the run, and St. Leo down to their final out. Top of the order coming up.
Number 22, Cheyenne DuBois.
DuBois 0 for 3. Flew out to left her last time against Dooley in the 5th. Sends one to center field. Fitting is Corinne Miner. She makes the catch. And Tampa comes back down 4-0. They knock off St. Leo 7-4. And Dooley with the win now sets a new single season record with her 26th win on the season. And could that be the win that gets Tampa into the postseason for the first time in 2015? So Tampa gets the series win thanks to the 7-4 victory. Tampa 7 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, they leave 7. St. Leo 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they leave 3. Dooley picks up the win. We mentioned she picks up her 26th win, a school record. She's 26-7. The loss is tagged to Rachel Bean. Bean falls to 7-5 on the year. Spartans end the regular season 32-11, 22-8 in the conference. St. Leo ends their regular season 31-16, 20-10 in league. And now the question is, both teams' resume good enough for the regional advisory committee when selection Monday morning comes around? A tough pill to swallow for St. Leo. They had it all under control on senior day. But then Tampa battled back at that 5-run 5th, punctuated by that 3-run home run with 2 outs by Corinne Miner. Both teams will have to wait 10 long days to see if their resume will be good enough for the South Regional Advisory Committee. If you're Tampa, you make the case that you were the hottest team in the region the last month plus the last 2 months of the season. You go 21-2 in your final 23 games, including beating St. Leo in the series on the road to end the regular season. If you have series wins against the regular season champion Florida Tech, you're a St. Leo. You're looking at your situation. You say, "Hey, we finished 11. We went 12-13 in our last 15 games. That 4-0 loss at Florida Southern could be the something that could hurt you down the road." But your strength of schedule is one of the tops in the region. Your RPI is one of the tops in the region. But until you see your name come up on the board on Selection Monday, it is going to be a long wait. The regional rankings that come on Wednesday will be a huge telltale sign of what will happen, especially with Rollins still having to play their doubleheader on Saturday versus Lynn. We'll see what happens with that. And you can make the case that both Tampa and St. Leo can get in. St. Leo had a little bit more margin for error, but we'll have to wait and see. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back with the Senior Day ceremonies here at University Softball Stadium right after this.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by.
Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
It's on us.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
From court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun. No one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Domino's has a $7.99 Monday through Thursday carryout deal. But if you carried out Friday through Sunday, you might have felt bamboozled. So we're extending the deal to every day and giving people who paid more a little payback. Like the Smith family, who got free pizza for a year. They love pizza. We gave Brad a date with the Noid. You're welcome. And we gave Rajesh a nightlight. Payback. Go to pizzapayback.com for a chance to get yours and carry out large 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 now, every day.
Founded in 1889, St. Leo is the 4th largest Catholic university in the United States and currently serves more than 14,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Albeit a bittersweet moment right now for this 2019 St. Leo Ball Club. We'll get ready to get our Senior Day festivities started. Tampa coming back, winning 7-4, finishing out the regular season 32-11, 22-8 in conference. Lions end the season 31-16 and 20-10 in conference. Both teams will have a long 10-day wait before the selection show on 10 a.m. on NCAA.com on April the 6th to determine if Tampa makes it back to the tournament for the first time since 2015, if St. Leo will make it back for the 4th straight season, and if the Sunshine State Conference will have 3 teams in Florida Tech gets the automatic bid. They were going to be in regardless. They were number 2 in the regional. Now the question is for Florida Tech, do they potentially host? Now keep in mind, Nancy Bottish Field doesn't have lights, so if they do get a chance to host, it may be a 2-3 seed situation. So I will hand out and we'll go to our senior day festivities.
Number 9, McKaylee Dooley. Number 10, Brianna Halfhouse. Number 12, Erica Maddox. And number 44, Sam Worrell. Now, fans, we'd like to honor our 6 seniors for the Lions who played 475 games in the green and gold, with 2 conference titles and 3 NCAA appearances, including 1 trip to the D2 softball championships. Our first senior hails from Orlando and has appeared in 66 games in her green and gold career. As 3-time Sunshine State Conference Commissioner's honor roll recipient, she has tallied 35 putouts in the outfield, where she has 2 assists, including a throwout last week against Barry. She remains perfect on the base path and stolen bases in her career. She helped the Lions win back-to-back conference titles in 2016 and 2017. Tonight she is accompanied by Kevin and Elizabeth McCoy, Carmen McCoy, Chelsea and Justin Smith, and Michael Cosmine. Ladies and gentlemen, from Orlando, Florida, number 2, Sierra McCoy. Our next senior has been a mainstay at third base since her arrival on campus in 2017, having played and started all 104 games in her 2-year career with 119 hits. Her first year in the green and gold ended with second-team All-Sunshine State Conference player at third base while being named the Sunshine State Conference Commissioner honor roll recipient. Following the Lions' historic run to the softball championships last year, she was selected to the championship all-tournament team. Tonight, she is accompanied by Dale and Jan Morris, Corey Morris, and Colin Morris. Ladies and gentlemen, from Leesburg, Georgia, number 7, Ashley Oren. Our next senior is a 2-year member of the Green and Gold and has appeared in 80 contests. She has 66 putouts in her career while she primarily played in right and center fields. A 2018 Sunshine State Conference Commissioner honor roll recipient, she is pursuing her Master's of Science in Psychology. Tonight she is accompanied by Angel Burke, Robert Fleury, Kathleen Burke, and Robert Burke. Ladies and gentlemen, from Pensacola, Florida, number 11, Bailey Burke. A 4-year member of SLUSB, our next senior has played in 76 games with 39 hits, including 4 home runs. This 3-time Sunshine State Conference Commissioner honor roll recipient has saw action in all 3 outfield positions during her 4 years. She has 55 putouts and 3 assists and just 1 error in her 4-year career. She's helped the Lions win back-to-back conference titles in 2016 and 17. Tonight she's accompanied by Darcy Wash, Marcus Wash, and Leanne Stern. Ladies and gentlemen, from St. John's, Florida, number 19, Alyssa Long. This senior hails from Iowa, where she's been a lockdown outfielder for the Lions in 105 putouts in her career. She has played 101 games and 106 hits. She has swiped 63 total bases in her career. A 2018 Sunshine State Conference second-team All-Selection, an SSC Commissioner's Honor Roll recipient. Following the Lions' historic run to the D2 softball championship last year, she was selected to the championship all-tournament team. Tonight, she's accompanied by Bob DuBois, Olivia and Taylor DuBois, Riley Reynoldson. Ladies and gentlemen, from Carlisle, Iowa, number 22, Cheyenne DuBois. Our final senior today appeared in 67 games in the circle for the Lions, where she has a 1.91 career ERA and a 29-15 record. She has 21 complete games with 6 solo shutouts and 2 combined shutouts. She has recorded 185 strikeouts in her 290 innings of work. Her 2 most notable wins came at the end of last season against UAH in Game 3 of the Super Regional, before guiding the Lions to a 3-2 win over number 1 seeded North Georgia, knocking the Nighthawks out of the postseason. Tonight, she's accompanied by Rocky and Toshka Mounts and Cora Mounts. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bradenton, Florida, number 25, Aria Mounts. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one last time for these seniors honors here today.
All right, that's going to do it for our senior day ceremonies in the 2019 regular season. Hopefully, this will not be the last game that we saw these 6 seniors take on the diamond. We will find out for sure on Monday, May the 6th at 10 a.m. on NCAA.com, where the selection show will announce who will be the 8 representing the South region and how many teams will get in from the Sunshine State Conference to join Florida Tech. Is St. Leo a lock? Will Tampa make it to the postseason for the first time since 2015? We will wait and see together. Of course, men's lacrosse with the championship battle versus Tampa on Sunday. StLeoLions.com with all the information, including start times as the Lions go on the road to take on the Spartans to kind of win the men's lacrosse tournament championships. It's been a tremendous season. Thanks to Tim Simpson. Thanks to Brad B. Thank everyone for watching our broadcast, and hopefully it was as much fun for you watching as it was for us bringing it to you at home for the final time this season. Victor Anderson saying so long from University Softball Stadium, and we will hopefully talk to you in the postseason on stleolions.com.